Is this just what the resurrection feels like? From the other side, from the other side, from the other side. Out of the darker day and into the brighter night.
So we apologize that somehow we forgot to. I forgot, not we. I forgot to hit record today. I usually leave a large thing for myself to record.
Einar was discovered sneaking outside the castle and taken captive.
It's been some good role play, but so far the party has kind of originally come to terms with everything that just happened at the winery. We picked up right from that moment where they're taking the cart of wine, 6 barrels, to Vallaki. They take a long rest, but they're able to take that long rest during travel because the dark druid's visible druid is actually driving the cart for them. When they get there, it's around 1 in the afternoon. They have some discussions to figure out what to do next. And you guys can always jump in here. I'm just kind of riffing. And as they decide how they're going to approach going into the city walls, this little girl that if you've watched previous episodes, would know as Arabelle, the daughter of Vash, the Vistani, is just crept up on them and is spying. And she is like, "Oh, you got wine, and what is all this talk of whatever the stuff you guys are talking about, demons and souls?" Because I think we were talking about Ida trying to get this her.
Yeah, I was talking about how she was trying to drag her friend's soul back and resurrect her.
So they're able to persuade having the little Vistani take them back to her camp, where she meets their father, who, it's because it's daytime, is a lot more willing to entertain them, and especially also because they do have wine. They sell the father a bottle of a full case of wine, and it ends up being 2 because he gives them some information. They talk about the Vistani and their understanding of Strahd and how they don't see themselves as very much evil people, but they understand that they decided to work for him so that they could have some liberties versus being kind of oppressed and not be the sheep like everyone else in Vallaki. The rest of the party kind of understands that, of course, because they too have been working for Strahd in the idea of being survivalists. There's a conversation with both of the brothers who run the camp, Argol and Luvash. Nihilus reveals he's at this point has been wearing a cloak of Lathander, pretty much wearing a disguise, a magical disguise. And so he drops that, lets everyone see who they really are. And they are paid generously, handsomely, 200 gold pieces in a pouch, as well as a ring an onyx ring that we don't know if it's real or fake.
Fake, yeah.
Most likely seem like it could be fake. And they give them 2 barrels of this wine, and everyone drank. Everyone had a really good kind of a relaxing moment around the fire as they did talk, and they all did toast and had wine. And then so far they've head back to Vallaki, and now they are at the Blue Water Inn, and they are preparing to walk inside. And trying to figure this out because at the summoning of Winter Splinter, if the Ravens were there, then they might already be on the defensive, or might even be planning to attack this group if they know who they are. So that's where we're at.
So Nihilus is once again disguised as a priest of Lathander, trying to be a little careful.
Yep. So as he walks in, "Hello, Sir Martikov." You hear a bunch of like some movement up in this room on the second floor. Now, to also give you a better understanding of the layout of this place, because I could not build it out completely. My stairs haven't come, and I do want to get tavern setups. But this second floor, there are it really extends like a balcony over the front of the room. There's a staircase outside of the building, and that's the staircase that goes up. There are 4 beds in that room. You guys specifically stayed in that room. That was the room that you guys were brought to that night. They took your bodies up there when you almost got killed by the trolls. Up that in that room, that's where you guys stayed. There's in that little hallway. There's also another room that leads to a couple more rooms that would be overhead that are other guest rooms, but they're not important right now at the moment. So think of this as a room. But when you walk inside, you all know that the staircase goes over. There's a staircase over here that leads to this second floor. This is an over, what do you call it? It's like a balcony. So there's a balcony there. And so if you're standing here, you can see the bar. This is a wall. That's where the room's in the back. Maybe it's a storage area. You guys have never been back there. The chairs are all laying around. The place is empty. It's quiet. There's no bard there. And then you hear the movement up in that room stops when you call out to Sir Martikov.
And there's no access from the hallway with the rooms over to the balcony. I have to go up these particular stairs to get there.
Those particular stairs to get there. There also is another door that leads behind the bar on this side. You guys might know that or might have seen it when you've walked around. But this is built to this as closely to spec as it is when you are looking at the map when we're in Roll20.
I would call out to my party, let them know. I hear some strange noises upstairs. I'm checking it out. Maybe step inside. I think it might be a situation.
Yeah.
Well, and then suddenly a door opens. He goes, "It's no situation, no situation at all."
Are you with the Martikovs?
Listen, he closes the door. I am so sorry. I'm sure you saw the close sign on the door, and it is a fanciful. I don't know if you've seen him in the
door was open. Door was unlocked.
Silly me. I probably should have made sure that was closed.
Just sort of peeks her little eye through just to get line of sight on, and communicates, hey, do you still want us to come in?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
This fool over here says that the tavern doesn't want any wine. So I guess we'll take it somewhere else.
No, I didn't. We didn't say we didn't want any wine. I said
you said you weren't here with the Martikovs. You said you were closed.
Yes.
So what are you saying now?
We're closed, but if you're making a delivery, that is one thing.
I'm making a delivery to the Martikovs.
Yes, and as you can see, sir, I am not the Martikov, and He's wearing a leather jacket down. He has a bit of a balding spot. He has elvish ears. Looks more like a half elf. And he goes, well, Sir Rictavio, at your service. I have been staying here. I am been in good standing with the Martikovs. They have left. This is why they closed. But they put me in charge to open around 5 or 6 tonight. If you've been here before, I am the bard. I have been telling stories night after night. So I do, I apologize for you kind of caught me off guard, but if you are delivering wine, you can feel free to bring it all in and we can just, we can stack it in the corner down there.
And as for our payment?
As you know, I don't have access to that. The Martikovs had they had an emergency and they had to leave. They did not mention they left with such haste that they did not mention any payment. So I am sorry, I am quite a disadvantage here. But I am happy that you can just leave it. It's not going anywhere. It won't be used, and you can maybe come back tonight. Are you not staying here as well? Are you staying here?
I will call out to my friends, have them come inside.
Yeah, Ida makes eye contact with Nihilus and mind links of him saying, what's your read on this?
I don't know who this guy is, but it seems the Martikovs have left on some sort of emergency.
Seems suspicious.
Yeah, we might have lost our chance, but I think sleeping in beds for a night might be good for us.
You don't want to investigate the wagon outside? Want us to investigate the wagon outside?
Actually, Ada, can you Can you go check that out?
Listen, you guys are talking about whoa. Investigate what wagon and
Can he hear us?
Oh no, you're talking. You're mind linking.
Uh-huh.
Ida nods. Ida nods and walks off to investigate the wagon.
I look at Colin and point at him, and just nod and see if he understands.
Oh, you mean like send a message?
All right.
As you walk around the wagon, you notice that it's packed pretty tightly. It is all closed up. There are curtains over the windows. Can't see inside. Very fanciful. Very much a carnival wagon. Where is your friend going?
I guess we could whisper. He's watching the wine.
Oh, okay.
I guess we can just whisper here because we're right next to each other. But yeah, this guy says the Martikovs are gone. We might have lost our chance, but let's stay here for the night and see what happens.
Yeah, you. Well, listen. You're delivering wine to the Martikovs. Good.
As per our deal, and we expect to receive some payment before releasing the wine.
Which you know that right now, I cannot do.
Seems we're at sort of an impasse, right?
I guess I would. I believe so. Listen, I can't give you a room right now. You'll have to come back a little bit later. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get some things done here. You have to understand. I went from being a lowly bard to now being the manager of this establishment until they're back.
Sure.
They didn't tell me when they would be coming. Frankly.
If you give us free room and board for the night, then we will allow you to house the wine here and possibly even open up one of the casks. But we do expect to receive payment soon.
Fair.
When do you expect the Martikovs to return?
Will you at least leave the wine? I mean, here's the thing. And he kind of... give me an insight check, Nihilus.
Always. You don't want like a deception check? I'm good at those. 15?
Okay. So he's... he kind of mumbles something under his breath quickly. And you notice that he's holding the rail. His fingers kind of make a like a slight gesture. And he kind of looks up, like his eyes kind of flicker for a moment, and looking at you all, he goes, "My God, oh yes. Listen, I'm sorry for being so rude. Let's bring the wine in. Why don't I pour you guys a glass? Why don't we sit around and talk? We're happy to take you in, and have you wait till the Martikovs come back."
Do you have an idea of a timeline on that? They say when they might be back?
I think they'll be here this evening.
All right. Colin, you want to help Ada pull the carriage around back?
Yeah.
And I will walk with this bard to go meet it. I'm assuming is there egress from the inside, or do we all have to go around back to access the storage room?
No, there is from the. So what ends up happening is by the time are you guys all? So if you all go back and are helping transport everything,
those two are going to bring it around. I want to walk with this guy to the back.
Okay, so you want to walk. He goes, well, yes, fine. He goes, listen, you could just bring it around back and drop it off, or you can actually bring them all inside. Were you going to carry the barrels yourself? We're going to put them in your storage room. Right, that's what I'm saying. And listen, I am just a bard. You can carry them. I don't think I'd really need to help you with that. You should be able to handle that yourselves. And then,
sure. So that's right through here?
Yeah, that's right through there. And so basically through there, you guys are able, that side door, you guys are able to bring everything, in.
Now let's make a perception check, see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
So all the barrels end up being stored, if I was to lift this up, is inside this second room. See inside there?
Yeah.
Where you take them.
Okay, so there's not really much to look at going that direction.
Where would you like to be?
I was hoping to see, like, if I was walking by their private rooms or anything like that, like.
Yep. So you get the feeling like, through this room is open, and if I pull this off here, this is like where you're dropping off the wine. Ida goes around, brings the horses to the back, the carts are then loaded, and then you're using these side doors to bring the barrels of wine in with each other. unless you guys say otherwise.
Still investigating the cart. Do I just think it's a normal cart?
You were looking over the cart. Looks like a normal cart. You want to give me an investigation check?
Okay. Let's see if this works. Investigation.
Because you went from investigating to then taking the stuff around back.
Yeah, so I guess in between, let's see what I found. Nothing to eat it just looks like a cart.
Okay.
And
I mean,
also,
Nihilist, she's like, looked inside, it's a cart.
so I'm trying to visualize this. Nihilus is going with.
Sounds like he stayed back. He just let me
Octavio?
walk down here.
Okay, so like if I'm out of Octavio's earshot, around the corner or something, I will message Nihilus and just say like, he changed the story pretty quickly.
Yeah, he did. I don't trust him, but there's not much I can do right now as this priest.
I'd imagine Ida walks through the door, sees.
Oh no, you two are definitely carrying these barrels. Nihilus is not touching them.
She communicates to, Ellen. Like, I looked out over the cart outside. As far as I can tell, it's a cart. Nothing out of the ordinary that I could see.
You were checking out the circus carriage?
Yeah. She communicates with Ellen.
All right, yeah, it looks like a normal cart.
Looks like a cart to me. But then again, couldn't really tell much from the outside. She describes everything was shut. It's
Well,
like
the guy inside didn't say that he's with a circus. So.
Well, his
the
name
third
is the
part.
same name that's on the cart.
Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't catch that.
That's correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I mean, he wants us to come back later. He doesn't want us here right now.
Yep.
So
Same.
maybe we'll follow those wishes, go check out the toy maker and come back.
Possibly come back. Possibly see what's going on around town. I'm worried if we're not in his earshot. I'm worried about him setting up an ambush on us.
Yeah.
Because if I were the Martikovs, that sounds like something I would want to do. Is try to set something up here.
I guess I don't fear the Bard alone, nor do I really fear the Ravens if I'm not being ambushed, but I guess if there's enough of them, they could cause a problem. Do you recommend not coming back then?
I think we should.
Because he didn't follow us, right? He's still setting up like in the bar area
He's still upstairs.
or upstairs. Okay. All right.
I think I would like to talk to random people around town and see what the mood is. We can talk with I don't know how much insight the toy maker is going to have on the Martikovs, but we can learn all kinds of stuff from him, though.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to make a little girl happy.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
girl wants
exactly.
a toy. Oh,
Demanding.
I'll recap that. The little Vistani girl asked.
Oh yes. She asked for the. She has a dream that she's looking for the what do you call it? Looking for she has a dream of a toy, a Strahd marionette, and we all know who has that. And so her father asked you to get that for her. So now, as you say that, he goes, "Just want to make a little girl happy." Suddenly, Nihilus begins to cough a little bit, and then Colin, oh God, you start to not feel so well. Ida, as well. It's not you. Kind of feeling a little faint, and then.
I suppose I can take this moment to immediately sensing what's going on.
No.
Just jump out the door.
No, as at the moment as you're like coughing, suddenly a bit of blood splatters against Ida's armor as she coughs up blood, followed by Nihilus and then Ellen.
Do we have any reactions?
And so as this is happening, I need you all to take 10 damage.
Okay.
10 poison damage.
So was that wine poisoned?
And I need all of you to make a Constitution save
Wait, hold on. Ida never took the wine.
Yes, you did. I saw you. You toasted it, Ida.
She did.
You toasted it.
Oh no.
I asked you. I specifically said, "Are you toasting?"
That's a 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh god, I think Ida's poisoned. She rolled a 10.
Okay.
That was a dirty 20 for Nihilus.
Okay. Okay. So you are Nihilus is able to. Nihilus is somehow able to metabolize it. Maybe didn't drink as much. Maybe it's a drow thing, or whatever it is.
I mean, they did definitely teach us some poisons down in the dark.
Ellen and Ada, you will continuously take 3d6 until you can stop this. At that moment, you hear is everything okay down there? Because the character upstairs can hear you all kind of a bit coughing. What is going on?
Nothing. We're good.
It's just a bit dusty back here. We'll be fine. We'll be back later. We'll be back when you guys open.
And he goes, I think against that. And he goes, and his voice kind of like booms through the rooms, and all the doors and all the slats slam. And I think the Martikovs are going to know who you are, because before they left, they told me specifically you're the type not to be trusted.
Laughed at your priests?
Not you necessarily, but after detecting your evil, I feel it on you. I feel a great evil, and I will not allow it to persist here. And so he slams this door shut. He's closed you in. He's upstairs still. You can roll initiative.
Lovely. Last time I freaking drink wine. Like, I drink wine. 13 for initiative.
4.
All right.
21 for Nihilus.
21 for Nihilus. How much for Ida? What got a what again?
13.
13. And Ellen?
4.
4. All right.
God, mother freaking Christ. At this point, I think I might just use strength. These little checks, motherfucker. Do I have anything that helped me on saves to help purify this poison from me?
I thought Ida would have it.
Guidance, bless. You don't have anything?
I've got. Let's see here. Aid. Oh, I got bless. I got bless.
Bless will take it away?
Well, no. Bless will give him a D4 on the saving throw.
Oh, on the saving throw. Yep.
Lesser Restoration will take it away, but I don't think he's that good of a cleric to carry that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do have lesser restoration.
I think Lesser Restoration takes care of poison, so if you have that.
Yeah, you can either one disease or condition inflicting it. Yeah, poisoned. It works. Sweet.
All right, so Nihilus, you are up. However you want to handle this situation here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't really see what's going on. I don't know why I put that back on.
Is checking the door a free object interaction?
Yes. We'll say
Is
that.
it locked?
It is locked.
Can I use the rest of my movement to? He slammed the door that opens to the outside as well, right? It's just one door. He slammed the storage room door.
He slammed all the doors. So basically, used Thaumaturgy to slam all the doors and lock them.
Out here cheating with Thaumaturgy, huh? Okay.
I can't do that with Thaumaturgy?
You can definitely slam the doors with Thaumaturgy. I don't know.
I don't know if you can lock them. I'm gonna say he can lock them.
You can do it. He's special. I got it. What spells do I have? I don't use spells for stupid stuff like this.
But they're not like strong. These are doors of a tavern, so like a good strength blow could probably take the door, off its hinge. Easily.
I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at it twice.
Okay. You got it.
That is does a 9 hit the door?
it hits the door. It doesn't miss the door. So why don't you just roll the damage for the door? I'll do that.
I mean, I gotta ask.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do
Like
AC.
ACs for doors.
Sometimes they do EC for door, like to see if you can even do damage to it. Like it's like
Yeah.
you hit it, but no, I'll just
I did 16 damage on the door.
you just blow the so the door just
Or 18
boom.
damage on the door, yeah.
The door explodes into splinters from close range as like your hand just flies out and the force of it just blows it out. And a bunch of smoke and debris enters the lower area of the room. Do you want to move or anything?
Yes, Nihilus will use the rest of his movement to move towards this door that leads outside.
Okay.
Not the front door, the side door, the back door.
Side door right here.
Because the balcony's still directly above him, right?
Yes, balcony's directly above you. So balcony's right here. So
I can't see up there, but he also can't see me.
He also can't see you.
Got it.
We then move to Nihilus is up top, followed by Ida.
Alright, Ida is going to cast Lesser Restoration on himself to purify her poison.
Lesser Restoration purifies it? Do you have Lesser Restoration?
He does.
Okay.
Lesser Restoration.
Yeah, it's a third level spell. He should have it. I just don't know if he's the type that prepares it. So if he does, then...
That's what I'm saying. Did you what spells are prepared is what we're asking. Yeah.
I have it learned. She can do it.
I know you. Okay, but there's a number of spells that you prepare per day, right? So what you're gonna do is learn about your paladin has to prepare those spells. So it's not that you have a lot of spells. So just because you have it doesn't mean you can cast it. It means that you have to like have your certain ones prepped. So would she woken up this morning and prepped Lesser Restoration?
Yes, I definitely feel like she would.
Yes. And I'm not telling you right now, I don't think she would, but I'm going to let you do it. But next time you need to. So next game, I'm going to be more stickler about what spells you prepared.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So she casts Lesser Restoration. Fine. She is. She's fine. So as she cures that, she uses her action to cure herself. What does she do after that?
Bonus action, she's... actually... No. Okay, I don't think she's gonna do that. So instead, I would imagine she's gonna move back to the front door and try and bust it open.
She's like moving like about 30 feet to get to there. So she's moving towards the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. So great. So she's no longer poisoned. Good stuff. Just and what is it like? Does she just kind of like pray?
Touches herself, a light appears around her, and poison's gone.
All right, so as it starts to leave her system, let's see. Then we get. So she is in the. I should probably place this here. So where Rotavio can see her. This is the moment where he is literally like, I will not let evil persist in my presence. It must be rooted out by all means. I am Rotavio, the great vampire slayer. And he grabs the cane that he was holding and pulls out a very bright, shiny, like bladed sword and leaps off the top down. I'm gonna make a dexterity check for that to see if he'll succeed it. And what I'll do is, actually, why don't you give me a dexterity save, Ida? Yes, and that'll be what I need to beat to successfully land without. I mean, I could just run down the stairs, but I thought it'd be more fun to leap from the.
Yeah, he's definitely a bard. Bard. I'm assuming he's a bard paladin since he did sense evil. Or are you just messing with us again?
Well, he tells himself a bard. Whether he's a bard or not, we don't really know.
I'm hoping he face plants.
Did you roll?
I did. I'm adding. I'm
looking
up.
I was wondering if Ida rolled. She rolled a 16.
Yeah.
All right, so he flips off the table. He kind of like Ida. It's not that he doesn't make a mistake. It's that she kind of like sidesteps and is ready for him as he lands. So he gets a a disadvantage on his first strike as he goes at her with his sword. That's a disadvantage, so that one is going to miss. He then attacks again. And that one is actually, no, it should have been a regular attack. I'm sorry. I rolled 2 dice. So that's a 14 plus 7. So that should hit. So he's like stabbing at Ida, and then damage 1d6. 5 damage.
Okay, not bad.
And so you and him are having this overall kind of like, he's like dueling with you right now. And he says, Esmeralda, a little help here. And she's like, and there's from upstairs. And then we go to Ellen. So Ellen, you're in this back room. The door's blown off. The hinges.
Are the windows shuttered or just closed?
They're all shuttered.
They're
Closed.
shuttered. Got it.
Okay. All right, so I yell out, Nylos, we're running?
I think we're running. Can you get outside?
So Ellen, you also will take another 3d6 damage on your turn.
Right.
Another 10 damage. I rolled
Okay.
a 5, a 4, and a 1. So another 10 poison damage. At the end of this turn, you can try to test to get out of that.
Okay, and I'm going to...
Rictavio looks and goes, "You don't look too well." I mean, or he says, "Your party doesn't look too well." I know that Ida's fine, but remember, she still's got blood spattered across her, and he heard them all coughing. So he doesn't know that she's just like kicked the poison out of her system.
Okay, so I'm running toward the door that Nylos broke down, and on my way, I will also cast Levitate on Tavia. So
Levitate
he needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay. Con save. Damn it, 4. He's failed.
Okay.
Yep.
So
20 feet up, huh?
yeah, so he's floating 20 feet probably puts him on the roof, or is it higher than that?
It's this is about
There's 2 stories, so it's at
2
least
stories. So
16.
he's like up here towards the rafters.
Okay, yeah.
20 feet.
I mean, I just want him high enough that he can't move.
He's like, let me out of here.
And I'm running. I also get 10 extra feet of movement because I cast a spell.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just booking it out the door as far as I can go.
So he didn't. So Nihilus blew the door off of that room. He didn't. I don't know if you guys have it pinned. These doors are still locked.
Oh,
Yeah.
These doors are still closed.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
you
was-
can make a strength save. I mean, if you're running, you just make a strength save throw or a strength check, right, to bust the door down.
You could just run towards the door. Now, you need to hold concentration to hold him up in the sky, right?
And yeah, you think the door is going to injure
yes.
him?
If I was to smash through a door and I'm trying to hold concentration on the spell, I imagine
He's got adrenaline right now. This is bad times.
Okay, and see, sorry, I didn't realize Nihilus broke down an internal door.
Yeah, I broke down the door to the storage room, but we can break down another door next. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, because for sure, yeah, I have spells that will break a door. I just didn't realize that we didn't have a door open to the outside.
Don't need this.
Nope.
He's downstairs. So
Nope, Nihilus is breaking this door behind him, and we're leaving.
Okay, so yeah.
It is gonna try and bust through the front door if anything. Take the
So we're still we're finishing up his turn first. So
Yeah.
which door do you want to finish moving towards? You only moved like 10 feet this
You
entire
just move
turn.
towards me. You're fine.
Just move towards. Yeah. So you're just gonna move
Yeah,
towards him.
yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and then I can make a con saving throw for the poison.
Yes, and then make your con saving throw for the poison.
Okay. That's going to be 22.
You
Nice.
you have metabolized the poison, and you are okay. I'm also going to say that while you seem like this might feel like an ambush or whatever, or surprise, I would want to make it clear that I don't think that you guys necessarily. I mean, you guys said it yourself, so I'm assuming you guys think that you drank poison from the wine.
No, I'm worried that I just poisoned the Vistani and you made a little girl drink.
Me too.
And now she's gonna die.
Oh yeah, you should
That's what I'm
definitely
worried about.
You should definitely be worried about that. But I think what you do understand is that this guy might not really know anything about this whole poison. He just heard you guys, coughing. He could, I guess. So where was I at? Okay. So who's going next in the scenario? Is Ellen, and then no. So that's my fault. So then suddenly, he's like, and he calls to Esmeralda, and then suddenly, as he calls to, he goes, Esmeralda, a little help here, as well as wagon activate, and you hear, and then there is these two shuttered like small windows. They shatter, and some of the wood all kind of pushes in as there is something blasts through the wall on this side. Literally tearing.
My man got a transformer. What's going on right now?
It does tear a hole in this wall. So if you did want to leave this area, just know that this is a bunch of debris as this just blows through, tears over knocks over some of the tables, and in lands this little cogged kind of robot kind of stands up like mechanized thing, all clockwork, like this clockwork thing goes, at your service, master. And his arm goes, and it creates a shield, and then he goes, and his arm goes, and then out flies this big mace. He goes, Chabato. And then it rushes forward towards Ada.
Lovely.
It will attack, of course.
God damn, should have freaking cast my spiritual weapon. Ugh.
It does 16. Does that hit you?
18 armor class.
All right, nice. So as you're being battered away, and then the second one, nope. So it misses both of the attacks. Now it's
the blows with her shield.
Yeah. So Ida's just parrying the bows of this mechanical humanoid creature that has, and I think for you, Ida, as it comes towards you, you literally go, "Oh shit, that looks a lot like." It reminds you of a Warforged from the world you come from, but it does not appear to be a Warforged in sense of like the way they describe Warforged having like kind of like rooted like pulley systems inside and being completely self-aware. This is essentially, it looks a lot like a Warforged, but it almost seems to be magical or organic or possibly just clockwork machine.
Ida looks at it, it's like, is that a Warforged?
All right.
Is that a Warforged?
And at the top of the round, we're on round 2. That is when whoever was hiding upstairs stands on the balcony. She kind of comes down the stairs. She's like halfway down the stairs, and she stops there. And for all intents and purposes, she looks like the Vistani, slightly like just like the nature of like her hair, the way she's dressed. She has this like leather jacket on. She has a rapier in her hand and an axe. And she goes, "I've got you, Rictavio." And she goes, "You always know I'm a better slayer than you anyway." And as she waves her hand, it glows blue. And she just casts lightning bolt on Ellen. Give me 1 second. So I think you need to make a save throw.
I can't see. Are we in a line?
She's on the stairs, so
yeah.
I imagine that even on the stairs, she can't get the line that she wants.
Yep.
So she's just going for Ellen straight.
She's gonna blow that door open.
She might blow that. She might blow that wall. She's shooting straight through. He's floating, so I imagine that.
Yeah, that's not a straight line through the door.
It's a straight. So if you look at where Esmeralda is, she's on this line path. She's on
Oh,
this
okay.
wall.
So if she shot me, it would go.
Because remember, the door is right under the overpass. So if she's on the stairs and she's shooting straight, she's firing.
Yeah, got it.
That way. That's the only reason I'm kind of being particular about it. I would.
Yep. No worries. I was just hoping she opened the door for me, but that's fine.
So give me a 100 feet.
Dex save.
Dex save. Yes.
Ellen knows that spell pretty well.
Yes, definitely.
That's 20 total.
Gee, so you do pass it. She does do 8d6. So you get half of that.
And I am resistant to lightning.
Oh, wow.
Storm Sorcerer.
He gets a quarter of that. You're gonna need to make that con save though, Ellen.
Right, yeah.
Do we have him 20 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay.
So for holding concentration, I rolled a 17 plus saving throw would be +7.
Okay, so
Sorry, no, I rolled a 12 plus 7.
So 19. So as
19.
long as you rolled less than a 38 times 4, we're fine. Or 17 times 4.
Yep, and so 32 damage, so make it 15 damage, 16 damage.
You rolled 32?
32.
Then he only takes 8.
Oh, because
Yeah,
he's
I'm
resistant
resistant
and he's
and I
half.
get
Yes, I'm sorry. So 8. Yep. Sorry.
Well, it's on you. Do they stack or no?
If you're resistant to lightning.
He's saved and he's resistant.
Yeah, they stack. They stack. So boom. So so like as the lightning rolls, we kind of like Ellen kind of turns and his hands go out and he kind of catches the lightning, right? And like lets it roll. It's almost like he conduits the lightning and it rolls through his body. And her eyes light up, her beautiful green eyes, and she just mouths. All right, Nihilus, it's on you.
All right, Nihilus is going to take a half step out so that he can have line of sight on this lady Esmeralda. That was his name? Is that her name?
That was her name, yes.
Okay. He's going to cast Hex on her.
Okay, what kind of spell is Hex?
Hex is, do you want me to put it in roll 20 for you or just let you know?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah. But I guess if there's an audience, oh wait, what is happening?
No, I was just wondering, like, is it what kind of damage does it do? Is it
Hex does necrotic, but it's not damaging yet.
Okay.
I have to hit her with an attack for it to actually hurt her.
Okay.
So it's a necrotic spell. It gives her disadvantage on strength checks, and I'll hurt her a little more if I hit her.
Okay. So go
So
ahead.
that was my bonus action. So then I will cast Eldritch Blast. I will send one blast at her.
One at the door.
And one at the door. So the one at the door is going to do 11 damage.
Okay.
And then at her, that is a 19 to hit.
Okay. 19. That does hit her.
So that's 11 plus 4, so 15 damage.
Okay. And then she takes the 15.
And then Nihilus will step outside and just curl around the corner.
The door does not break open.
The door didn't break open?
You hit 6. Yeah.
What kind of strong? Okay.
It's
Okay.
close. It's
Okay.
close.
Nihilus will curl back. Nihilus will curl back over to the storage room.
So if you want to, just to be fair, that door, you did about that. This door, I gave the doors hit
Oh,
points.
not that door. I'm trying to get the side door.
This door.
No. The one that we brought the stuff through. The one that I'm standing in front of.
This is the one.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You
Remember,
rolled it.
I moved
You
that.
rolled it. You
Yeah.
rolled it. Never mind. I'm looking in that back corner, like over there. But yeah.
So this
Right
door
behind
is
me.
it's
Fine.
buckling and you blow a hole in it, but like it's like you throw one at her, you hit her, she goes kind of flying back, and she literally like slams against the hole in the wall, and like some rocks fall, and then you just turn back, kind of Iron Man style, whoop, boom, slam the door, but you blow like a chunk, and it doesn't break the lock. There's a hole you can see outside, but it hasn't broken the lock on the door, so it's very close. Like it's hanging on a.
Okay. I'm gonna curl back, and will you allow some nonsense?
What do you want to do?
I want Allington to come in, if he can fit into that hole.
Okay, as long as you can call him in, yeah, Arlington can get in.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're both heading kind of back towards the storage room.
Okay, so you're not moving back this way.
Yes, but staying under the balcony.
Gotcha. So like right about there.
Yep.
Okay. So as he does that, Ida, you're up.
I wonder, can I cast a spell as well as make a check on the same turn to basically try and break down the door?
You can. So to break down the door, you'd have to make your action against that. So you would have
You're
to
take an attack of opportunity for sure.
attack of opportunity. Yeah, he would have to get a free attack. Because if you disengage, you don't get a chance to try to break the door down.
Got it.
But
Okay.
it does sound like you're taking your action to break the door down. So
Okay. No. What Ida's gonna do is, since this what for all intents and purposes what she believes is some sort of freaking warforged, she's gonna straight up just cast Spirit Guardians.
okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yep.
Yeah. She'll cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
And this fool, since gotta make a wisdom, so he's like right next to me, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, wisdom save of 14 he's gotta make.
Is Spirit Guardians a circle or is it a sphere?
It's a circle.
Circle. Okay.
They fit around you. Says, more spirits protect you, fit around you, distance of 15 feet. Go to neutral. Doesn't really say.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I think it's a circle too. So, did you make that wisdom save for? Uh-oh. Unseen servant out here, huh? Spirit.
I'm
Guardian.
gonna use that as a spirit guardian. Yeah, because it conjures up like spirits that spin around her, right? So he rolled an 18 for the save.
When is the damage? Is it on his turn or is it on yours?
I love using spirit guardian. I think it's whenever they act inside the circle.
Yeah, so I think that's on his turn. He'll
It's on
take the
his
half
turn.
damage.
He takes the damage. Yeah.
A number of creatures you can see unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is half in the area.
It'll save. So
Oh, here it is. It says when the creature when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, so it'll be at the start of his turn.
So at the start of my turn, I'll have I rolled a
Yep.
18 plus 2, so I really got like a dirty 20
Yep.
wisdom save there.
For the
So you're
case.
still gonna take half.
Yeah, so I'll take.
That was an action, but you have a bonus action spell or cantrip, don't you?
Hey, she's got. So if he takes half, just say he takes 7 radiant.
Okay.
Okay, and then she has a bonus action. She's gonna summon her spiritual weapon and basically.
That's a spell, bro.
Yeah, you can.
No, she can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, but you've already cast a spell this round, so.
Hey.
But you do have a bonus action cantrip, right? No.
Yeah. If you do cast a spell, then you can only cast your bonus action cantrips, but not your regular spell.
She doesn't have a bonus action cantrip.
All right, never mind.
All right. So then we move to. So Rotavio, what do I have to? So am I just stuck up there? I get to save, right, on my turn?
No.
No, you're stuck.
Levitate,
once you
you're
cast
up there until I break concentration or drop the spell.
Gotcha. Okay. And then you didn't break concentration when I hit you with the lightning bolt.
No,
Yeah.
but I made the save.
All right. Then he will stuck up there. He will cast. Damn, I'm looking at his spells. Does he have anything good to?
Got Gust. He can move himself.
He's got some. Yeah, his spells are all like
He could
not
throw his sword.
could.
really good here.
Throw your sword, bro.
Okay, so Rotavio is just like stuck up there. He's not willing to like. He's like, Esmeralda, a little help here, please.
Come on, bro.
And he'll do. There's I'm gonna look at magic. Magic circle. Will magic circle help me? No, because none of you are. Like, you create a 10-foot radius, magical creatures, choose one of them types. You have to be celestial, elemental, fey. But see, like Owlington is a fey, right? Oh no, he's a
He's a fiend, yeah. So you're gonna kill my owl right now? Is that what you're gonna do, big man? You're gonna go after my owl after killing a small child with alcohol?
What's the casting
Okay.
time on Magic Circle, too?
What's the what?
What's the casting time on Magic Circle?
You need 1 minute. So
No, it's cool. No, come after my owl. See what happens.
You can't do it. So yeah. He's got nothing. I've got some gem layers, this dragon ball.
Man,
Okay, so now I'm gonna move from Rictavio to Ellen. It's your turn, sir.
I was gonna leave
Okay.
him alone, but
Then I'm going to try to smash down this door. I might have to back up a couple steps because I was going to use Shatter just to make sure that I'm more than 10 feet from the door.
You got
bro,
it.
do you have like a cantrip or something, man? It's already pretty broken. Or do you have a bonus action that could break it?
I could. Well, I don't have really any bonus actions.
Okay.
I could freeze the door, but
We have
Shatter
no
is going to
action
like break down
economy.
the wall.
Yeah, Shatter's gonna break down the whole thing. I just didn't want you to waste the action economy if you didn't have to. But yeah, shatter it.
Yeah.
Ida, why aren't you ever where we can run away together?
God, I'm sorry.
You're always on the other side of the battlefield, about to die every time.
Gotta isolate somebody.
I mean, if need
So
to,
that's
hopefully dash over.
You take your
Alright.
attack of opportunity and you can get out.
yeah, we should run. So I rolled 10 damage or 10 thunder damage, and I assume the door can't make a con save.
No, so then 10 thunder damage blows the door wide open.
Yeah,
And I
think it
will-
might have actually done 20 thunder damage off the wording.
No, it's
There's a huge
yeah.
boom, and then like as the smoke clears, there's like a dude and a horse, like a farmer, like somewhere in the city, like because like so the first lightning bolt kind of bursted and it slammed into the wall behind you, and you actually channeled that. So outside of that thing bursting through the windows, this is the first big kind of boom, and so you notice like, oh shit, like people outside are noticing that there's shit going on in here. So I'm now going to take a D4 and roll it. And just obviously, this D4 is probably because of just commotion. And what does that attract? So you guys have one round.
okay. And I'm gonna.
And I'll
for the
mean
rest of my
that
turn-
starting next turn, that one round.
You can swerve. It's like, oh no, you attracted the city guards.
Well, that's. I mean,
We're
the next
too
half
close.
of what I was gonna do is I was gonna run out as far as I can, but also yell out, "Help! Help! They're trying to kill us!"
Okay, so as you do that, you're yelling, "They're trying to kill us! Help! Help!" The few people that are around, give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 17.
17. And so a lot of people just like they don't want to have any part of it. They start to scatter. The one man who's like this little cart, like his little donkey cart. He's like, "Who's trying to kill you?"
So
You have like one chance to like respond very quickly.
it's like the caretakers in there. We were delivering to them, and they just attacked us.
The Martikovs are trying to kill you. What?
Oh, not the Martikovs, this bard.
We'll go get the guards. I'll go get the guards.
Yeah, go get the guards.
So he's starting to trot off. We move to from Ellen to the Warforge, as we'll call it for now, even though it's not really a Warforge. We'll attack Ida. That one was a complete miss. One is a 18. What's that?
Matches. I have an 8.
That hits. Then that one will do. Okay. So 1d6. Right, 6 damage.
Oy.
D6 plus 3. So that one playing that boom hits you with a bludgeoning strike. Still trying to guard itself. You guys are going kind of sparring back and forth.
Still
And-
taking radiant damage.
what's that?
Yeah, Spirit Guardian takes a 7 radiant.
Well, he took that at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
I think Malcolm
so-
already took care of it.
Yep. How much damage? You said, I'm right, 7?
14.
14.
Yeah, it was 7 because you passed. Yeah.
Yes, that's okay. That's what I thought. So 7. Okay. Yeah. So it stands. All right. Top of the next round. So Esmeralda watches Ellen get out. She calls.
Her initiative is higher than mine?
Yes, she was actually at the top, but she was hiding.
Golly, okay.
Octavio, we need to go. And he's like, well, look at me, let me down. And so she leaps out of the window and she's dashing. So if we were going, so she would just be coming around the corner if she goes a full 60. She's like just about to like infiltrate Ellen on the other side outdoors. She needs him to put old boy down. So with that, and then I think also before she, if she does cast a spell, then she can't go as fast. So let me
cast the spell.
Actually, no, that doesn't make the best sense of her. I'm trying to think of, is Esmeralda, she needs him to get down. She knows he's outside. Would she really run around the building?
No, I'm assuming it's faster to run through the building.
So she would jump down, run. She rushes over, and she engages with Nihilus.
No,
and that's
deck save?
For what?
For jumping. Oh, you said she jumped
no.
down.
These are stairs.
You said she jumped down. She jumped down the stairs.
She moves down the stairs. She moves to the bottom 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30.
Fine.
She's not doing we got all the fantastical stuff out. She leaps down, but she's really just moving. She cartwheels, but moving down the regular stairs.
I'll use your words against you, sir. Don't be careful.
I know you always try to do that. God, that's why I don't like playing with minis, because Jason start getting way too focused on I'm
you said she jumped down. I'm just saying.
All right. So as she's rushing towards Nihilus, she's like, put Octavio down, and then she doesn't know who it is, or maybe she's threatening you to tell Ellen to put it down, but she is attacking as she does so. That's an 18 plus 7.
That hit. Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Jeez. And so she's gonna do. It's with her rapier, so 1d8. 7.
Plus her dex, I guess, or just
it's plus her dex. It's 7, 13. 13 does piercing damage.
God, what's her modifier? God.
Well, her modifier with her rapier is a +8. She's better than Octavio.
What? Oh, she has a It's. Yeah,
she has a
+6 plus.
She also has, you know what it is? She has a +1 weapon.
Okay, I'm like, golly, man.
It's a magical rapier. You guys wouldn't know that, but yeah.
And I know it now.
Yeah, she attacks again. 8, 14. Does that hit?
14 just hits. Yeah.
She does it again, so that's 5. 11 more damage.
Yeah. All right, now this is almost down.
And then with her third, she's like about to swing the hand axe. She swings her hand axe, and that is so she hits a 12. I know that doesn't hit you, but so she swings it, and I imagine she stops it short to like you, as you guys are fighting, she stops it short of his neck, and she's like, "Put him down, and you can go." And she's actually done there. So now, Nihilus, it's literally your turn.
It's cute. Does 24 hit her?
It does.
All right. 2d8 plus a d6.
Oh shit! What are you doing?
Shocking grasp, but because she's hexed, everything hurts more.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 5, which is 12.
Jeez. Okay.
And she can't take a reaction, so now let's runs out of the room and turns the corner.
She can't. So, opportunity of attack's not a reaction, is it?
Yeah, it is.
That means if you've taken a reaction in a turn, then you can't take opportunity of attack.
Yep.
Got it. You got it. So, all right. So when you get outside, what do you say once you're outside to Nihilus?
To Ellen?
To Ellen. To Ellen is what I meant.
We gotta move. Gotta move. I'm turning the corner. She's crazy. She's coming at us. Did I have enough movement to turn and not be in the doorway? Or
yes, you do.
Okay. I would probably run the opposite way of Ellen right now, if that's possible.
Oh, that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Make her choose.
So right now, you guys are both like dispersing this way.
We told Ada to warn. Come on, Ada. Get out of there.
All right. It is. Yeah. It's now Ada. It's your turn.
Okay, so either so would I get 2 opportunity attacks on me if I try and disengage?
No, if you use your action to disengage, he gets nothing.
She can't take an opportunity attack though, so you can run by her for free if you want to use your action to dash, and just take the one from the Warforged.
Yeah, okay. That's what Ida's gonna try and dash out the open door.
All right. So as Ida dashes out the open door and makes her way out, the minute she gets outside, Rotavio's still floating like shit. And then the Warforged kind of goes like looking, master, and they're gonna through a mechanical mouth, and Rotavio goes, stand down, and hopefully I can float down. He can't hold it forever. And your spirit guardian goes with you, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And
so,
I made both of my saves to hold my hex. Just
okay.
a FYI.
Yep. And so outside, nothing happens. No one is approaching you. No one is coming back.
What happened to one turn and somebody's coming?
Oh, the one turn. Oh, the guards are. Like, I need to know right now. What I'm asking is right now. This is the end of the round, and there's really no point to going to the next round, if we're not going to have a combat. So at this point, the Warforged is not. No one. The Warforged would have been the next one to go and rush out of the room. It's not. He hasn't come out. So from you guys' perspective, he hasn't come out. So all I want to know is now I'm breaking combat for a second to find out how you guys are treating this. You're in the middle of the streets. Some people are noticing what's going on. There was a loud noise, but it could have been anything. It hasn't continued. So
You don't look like me. I'm complaining to the guards.
So you're going to complain to the guards. Okay. So as you are walking through
Imagine Ida. So do we have a
Maybe you guys can run.
looks at Nihilus and communicates.
Nihilus is sitting there waiting for the guards to show up.
Yep.
Okay, Nihilus with Quickson, and it's like, what's the plan? Run? Where should we meet up? Should just ask him, where should we meet up?
Where else do we know in this city? Bixby's?
Maybe the...
Are you guys dispersing and Nihilus is waiting? Is that what we're doing?
I think...
Well, if Ellen and
Ellen, how long can you hold that spell?
10 minutes, but I think I have to stay within the range. So as soon as I get 60 feet away, he'll gently float down.
So what are you going to do?
I mean, to be honest, I was waiting for everyone to come out, and I was going to upcast invisibility and run. But if I was just going to wait for the guards...
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like you guys wanted to leave. So I was kind of...
Yeah, we can run. We can run if you want to. I'm just saying, like...
Well, I'm thinking...
It doesn't sound like they were that well known, because the guy on the outside didn't even know that the Martikovs weren't here.
Right.
Like, I want to get them arrested.
Also, in the split second, I'm thinking if we were poisoned, the Vistani were poisoned.
Sure,
we
but
need to, if we're going to put things right with them, we need to go back there and do something about it.
So I guess Ida just says, meet you back at the Vistanis?
If they're going to even let us in now that we've poisoned them. So I don't know. I was going to be...
Okay,
my instinct was to head for the town gates.
Yeah, if you guys want to run out of town, we can. But it's going to look a little weird with us just running out of town, right?
I mean, it's either that or we stay and just have full-on combat out in the streets.
Put it this way, if you stay there, yeah, he could stay there for the next 10 minutes, wait for the guards, and hold Rotavio. They could take him into custody. Or you guys could just get out of Dodge. You can try to go back to the Vistani. You can, I don't know, like, all of it's possible. It's more so, like, I'm treating this towards, like, more like the end of the game, so this is more like role play.
Got it.
I want to know what you guys want to do.
If Nihilus is confident about this, I'll follow your lead and try to bluff through it.
Ida,
I mean, I'm almost dead, so I mean, if we're running, I can run.
Ida's gotten a big old chunk of health out of her.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't want to get anything out of this. You guys want to just call this an L, we can leave.
I kind of like the idea of framing them.
I mean, yeah, it goes
it's not
with...
a frame. We came here
they attack us.
delivering wine contractually, and we're assaulted.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just waiting for the guards. Like, just sort of hiding in the rain so they don't find us, and then we wait for the guards.
We, the new heroes of this town, who brought wine, which they were lacking.
So, is that what we're doing? Well, let me unpin. I can unpin this.
You would hide nearby to just sort of cure her, just sort of recover a bit. I guess Nihilus waits for the guards.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down with this plan. I'm also in the back of my mind just thinking, we poisoned the Vistani. If we don't go back there and try to set things right, then they are going to be completely against us.
Go.
I mean, maybe.
Send Shay. She can actually do something about it. Or
Yeah.
send,
Okay. So if need to, Ida can go to the Vistanis, knowing full well that they've been poisoned, and try and basically cure them.
Ida could hopefully save the girl at least.
Yeah. So I think that's what. If we're gonna do that, you can probably just tell Ida will be like, "Damn it all! I'm headed to the Vistanis to cure them. Meet me back."
If you're doing that, I'm going to go with you because I don't want to send you alone.
Yeah, okay, good point. So, Ida just tells Nihilus, we're heading to she mind links with, Nihilus, we're heading to the Vistanis. Meet us there.
So there's a bunch of commotion. People are kind of talking as Ida and Ellen are rushing away into the streets. So wait, if Ellen's going, then you're dropping him down. So you're not holding him until the guards get there then, right?
No. So if the guards aren't going to get there on that turn, Nihilus is probably going to continue running too.
Okay, because the guards are they're showing up soon, but like the whole idea is if you're trying to hold him, you almost need Ellen there or Nihilus is willing to go in and subdue him when he drops down. That's probably the only way.
Is this another turn?
I'll treat it as one more turn. I just need to know who's doing what on
I'm just saying,
as I
if we
approach
have the
this
opportunity to run, you know Nihilus. Nihilus, nah, he's not going to do it. He doesn't want to. He's a priest today. He's going to let them. He's going to let them live.
Okay.
Let them live. We're going to run. He was going to let him drop, and when he was prone and had a disadvantage on the dexterity save, drop a fireball in the middle of the room. But we're just going to run. It's fine.
I mean, like I said, you could. Here's the thing. Right now, the way I'm playing this is what I'm telling you is that if you wanted to, top of the round, there is no Esmeralda. You could cast that fireball. You could throw it in there and burn him.
I did that, then the guards aren't going to see me.
Right. You could wait.
That's
Take
good.
him.
I think, no, we'll
Here's what I want. Do you want Octavio to go into custody, or do you want to leave him there and you guys go walk?
I did, but if the guards aren't in sight, I'm just running with these guys.
Okay. Well,
So
like
I would
I
make
imagine you can hear people talking and like you can. They're getting the guards. You like the guy he clearly made it clear that they're coming. They're on their way, but they're just not there yet. Even though it's this turn, they're like at one turn they show up, but they show up on this turn, so they're not completely there yet. They would just need you to hang around a little bit. So.
Yeah. If I hang around at the outside of the door, they'll kill me.
The guards will?
No, these people will.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Like that lady and her knight or her rapier were not fun. So yeah, if they're not there, if they're not in sight, if I don't see them on the street, if I can't approach them and not get stabbed again, then I'll run with these two.
So as you guys go running away, so you suddenly, as you all start to disperse, so this is a scheme kind of panning over the scene of the Blue Water Inn and the surrounding cottages around it. This kind of little sparsely Victorian-style village.
And I'll probably try to duck into an alcove and just turn into like what I think is a standard villager.
Yep.
Okay.
So as he does that, and as Ellen drops the power, Octavio slams against the ground like ah, and he had just called out for Esmeralda to go. Esmeralda leaped back through and ducked around the side of the wagon and rushes down through another little street where she hops into her own wagon of her own, and these ghostly horses go like speed, like pull off almost like semi not there horses, and she starts to ride away down an alley, and she disappears. The Warforged character walks over, gets back inside the little slatted wagon, and he kind of like crumples up, and he kind of deconstructs back down into like almost like a robotic box, pretty big like metal bronzish box that he just deconstructs. And as he's deconstructing and doing that, the guards are showing up. As they look around the party, no one's there, and they go, "What's happening here?" And then one little dude with the horses says, "There was a fight going on in the Martikovs." And as the guards walk inside, Octavio is getting up like, he goes, "Sir, what are you doing here?" And then he's like, "This, I can completely explain. So that is definitely not the owner. We all know that." And then you start to watch them arrest Octavio. And he goes,
Should have stayed as witnesses, guys.
and they go, "Seize that wagon of his and we'll be taking that. You're gonna have to explain this to the Baron. You know that, right? And you guys, wherever you're hiding or as you're moving away, probably last thing you see is them carting Rutavio away. So now the party is free. No one really saw you duck and kind of exit the scene. Where to now?
To the Martikov.
So you guys are going back to the Vistani.
Vistani. Because yeah, we need. I mean, if someone's been hurt by that wine, like everyone was drinking it.
I will say that if they attack us, we're not in an okay position. But we can go back. We can try. Ellen, I'm leaving that up to you, man. You're the one with the heart. My pragmatism tells me that it's probably too late. We saw how quick it hit us. And if they're mad and they attack us right now, we're in trouble. At least I am.
Right. If we approach it from the point of we were poisoned too, and I also have I have message. I can talk to them from 120 feet away.
Ellen, if it's in your heart to try, I'm with you.
Because we're trying to have friends here. I don't want another enemy.
Nihilus is giving up. Nihilus just wants to kill that chick that stabbed him twice.
And so we are going. So as time goes on, marches throughout the day, the Vistani camp is not far away. So by the time you guys got to the city, you can still probably get there, and maybe even get back under the before nightfall. And so it takes you all of 30 minutes, 20 minutes to get through the city, to get outside the walls, to head down the road, and to approach cautiously. You don't have the wagons with you, and as you come to the clearing. That billowing smoke is no longer movement, and you can see all the horses around the exterior of the hill. You can see the huts. You don't see anyone moving at the camp. You don't see anyone walking around at the camp.
Do we see any bodies on the floor?
With a closer inspection, you can see around one of the gentlemen he had just got on a horse, and he's slumped over the horse. There looks like there's a couple bodies around what would be the little campfire, the camp station. But unless you go closer, you won't be able to take a closer look.
I would imagine Ida very, I wouldn't say curious, but at the same time definitely feeling a bit. Even with a heart of ice like Ida, even she's just
Can we just make a quick perception check, see if we find the little girl?
Yeah, just see.
But you'd also have to go in closer.
Ida would. Ida
I would definitely be trying
So
to
Ellen just starts to.
everyone.
Allington would.
Oh, so as
There you go.
Allington is flying around the middle of the camp in a area that you can't see, and the message. What do you say in your message, Colin? Or Ellen?
Yeah, I'm trying to message anybody I recognize.
You don't. So you don't. So you.
And I'm saying we didn't know the wine was poisoned. We're hurt too. We want to help.
And so the
We wouldn't
message.
betray you like that.
The message hits whoever. There's someone alive in the camp, and they can message back.
Mhm.
Yeah, they can reply back.
The reply back is a surge of anger and sorrow and pain, but it's not words. You kind of just hear the this man gritting through his teeth.
Ida's it's still alive. I can help. Damn it all! I'm not letting this happen again.
Ah.
Man, how many villages have you killed?
Ida's just thinking, God damn it! She's getting just flashbacks of her friend and her regrets. So just God damn it! I came this to make damn sure I could do this with my own power. I'm not about to kill any more people here.
You lied. You did this to us. And that's still the message coming back to Ellen.
Damn it all! I'm heading in.
And it is Luvash's voice. It is Luvash's voice.
So,
It is
I
like,
would still be rushing in. I'm
Yeah.
telling the two of them, someone's alive, and trying to message back. We didn't know. You have to believe me.
it is like, God damn it all, where is he?
And so as you rush up, Ellen is the first one to get there. As you get into the kind of top of the plateau, there are Vistani stacked and dead all around. The average commoner has like 10 hit points, and so the average person is not the average character. So the wine, whatever the poison, and you gotta remember, you guys had one glass with them. They've been drinking since you guys left. And Luvash is standing there. His mouth is bloody, and he's getting up off his knees, and he's holding his daughter, and she's lifeless. And like 5 feet behind him is his brother Arugel, and they're just ruined, in pain. And he goes, I told you not to trust them.
For the record, we didn't know the wine was poisoned either. We found out same as you. It was that shit that we poisoned you, jackass. We're just as much victims here as you.
And Arugel pulls his blade. He goes, victim or not, blood must be shed. You have killed our people. And then
We will be responsible for this.
Luvash goes, we know who is responsible for this.
And that's exactly who we're
We
hunting.
knew how this was all going to end. And then he puts his daughter down, closes her eyes. He goes, it is okay, my love. And he stands, and brother to brother, they pull their blades, one sickly, like weighing, the other one completely strong.
Damn it all!
No. It's like this. And they rush towards you all in blind fury. Fade to black.